Welcome to Whiskey is a Journey. My name is Peter Fasciano. Today's journey is going to be a little bit different. I was nominated by Wade over at McIntyre's Malts to do the All You Need Is 5 Whiskeys Reddit Challenge. And after staring at my shelf, I've got to say this was extremely difficult, but I accepted it, and here's what I'm going to do. 1, I'm actually going to give you guys 2 if you can only keep 5. I'm going to honor the original Reddit post and do the 5 bourbons, but I also need to honor my own channel. And being Whiskey Promiscuous, I'm going to put a lineup also of my 5 based on being Whiskey Promiscuous. So let's go ahead and kick this off. The original post was about 2 years ago. And based on this post, you really only need 5 whiskeys on your bar at any one time. Now, I don't think the intent was you're going to have these things forever. These are just bourbons that you need on your shelf that will suit most occasions. And here are the occasions. 1, you need your daily drinker, and this person's daily drinker was Old Forester 100. You also need something to impress your guests. They had Woodford Double Oak. Then came the cheap mixer. They used Benchmark. Then their Friday night pour. This is where they're kicking back and relaxing and choosing something a little bit special. They did a New Rift single barrel. And then the 5th bottle was your special occasion bottle, and they did Colonel E.H. Taylor. They didn't specify whether it was a single barrel, small batch, or something else. But that was their original post. So let's go ahead and get on to my 5 bourbons. First of all, my daily drinker. I'm not condoning daily drinking. I don't think anybody in the YouTube bourbon world or in the YouTube whiskey world is condoning daily drinking, so don't daily drink. But if you're gonna grab something, my daily drinker is going to be Tin Cup 10. Tin Cup 10 comes with a 10-year age statement. I do believe it's Ross and Squibb distillate. This is coming in at 84 proof. Nice cherried whiskey, very approachable. $47 in Phoenix, Arizona. Not too complicated. You're not going to have to think about it. Very crushable, and you're not going to be disappointed if you have to go out and replace the bottle. Very flavorful. Even some people that are not into whiskeys, when you give this to them, they might actually like it. My sister was one of them. She dabbles a little bit in the whiskeys that I bring over to my brother-in-law's house and her house as well. And when we poured her a little bit of this, she actually liked it. So Tin Cup 10, that's going to be my daily drinker that I don't daily drink. You guys get the idea. Next up is going to be impress your guests. Now, I could have gone with Blanton's. You know, Blanton's sitting on the shelf with people that are not necessarily like in the know with whiskey, and there's nothing wrong with Blanton's. It's actually a fairly good tasting whiskey. But if I want to go out of my way to impress a guest, I want to pour them something good, something that has a good conversation around it. And along the lines of Blanton's, this is a love-hate relationship as well. Bookers. The specific Bookers that I have here is going to be the Lumberyard edition. This is the 2022 02. This is the 2nd release. It's a conversation starter. It's in a wood box. People look at it. They're wondering what it is. Booker, no. There's 4 releases a year. I've got Ronnie's batch. I've got this one. I'm waiting for the Kentucky Tea, and I don't know if they're going to do a 4th release or not. We're getting pretty close to the end of the year. This one's coming in at 64.4 ABV. It's aged 7 years, 1 month, 7 days, 124.8 proof. Story behind it. Each one of these has a card, gives you information on it. Just an interesting whiskey. Fantastic tasting, probably better than Ronnie's batch, to be quite honest. Impressing your guests, I'm going with Bookers. Next up is going to be your inexpensive mixer. I am not a mixed drink person, and I don't necessarily know if anybody has ever done any of these lists that said they were, but I'm going to go with Buffalo Trace, mash bill number 1. I'm going to go with Benchmark Bonded. This is coming in at $17.99. Fantastic on its own. Good enough proof that you're going to be able to put it on ice and it's going to hold up to ice. It's got that fantastic Buffalo Trace mash bill number 1 flavor. Good cherry, good brown sugar, good caramel, good vanillas, just a solid pour and very inexpensive. Enough said on that one. Next up is going to be your Friday night pour. This is going to be something that you're going to kick back and relax with, or you can also like kick off your Friday night with. And in this case, I'm going with Old Forester. I picked up this bottle about a week ago. This is Old Forester single barrel strength. This is the Master Distiller Selected. I don't know if this is a Jackie Zykin selection or not. I think she may have already left. This is coming in at $69.99. It packs a punch at 64.15%. This is bananas, Foster's, chocolate, caramel. It's just good. It's a fantastic pour, and it will punch you in the face. Actually, that sounds a little too violent. I'm not condoning punching anybody in the face. This will light your mouth up on fire with the ABV, but it's absolutely fantastic, loaded with a bunch of flavor. All right, that leaves one more, and this is going to be your special occasion pour. There is not a single whiskey in my collection that I save for a special occasion. It's Wednesday, I'll drink it. It's 10 o'clock, I'll drink it. Doesn't make a difference to me. At a drop of a hat, I'll drink any of my whiskeys, which causes a little bit of a problem. In selecting this, this is one of 3 whiskeys that I've actually picked up a second bottle of. So I thought maybe that would be my special occasion whiskey. This is Remus 5. Remus 5 is coming in at 100 proof, 50% ABV. I do believe this is Ross and Squibb, and this is Ross and Squibb's own whiskey. Remus 5 is one of those whiskeys that have been on people's radar as far as 2021 goes as the whiskey of the year. It's fantastic. It's got really good spice to it. And as far as a special occasion goes, you know, I'll pull this out and consider it to be a special occasion because we're drinking. So there you have it. So these are my 5 bourbons, staying true to the original Reddit post. What do you guys think? Like them? Not like them? Let's get them out of here. And then stay true to my channel and do my Whiskey Promiscuous selections. All right, first up, Daily Drinker, Redbreast 12, Cask Strength. I really do like the single pot still Irish whiskeys. Redbreast 12 is also one of my favorites, and then I just stepped this one up just a little bit and went with the Cask Strength. This is coming in at 56.3 ABV, 112.6 proof. It's coming in at $79.99 at Phoenix, Arizona. If I am going to grab something off my shelf in daily drink, this is definitely going to be one of them. Fantastic Irish pot still flavors. We got that buttery cookie. We've got the good sweetness to it. Packs a punch. I'm not going to be disappointed if I drain this and I can go out and grab it. I've seen these things on the shelf constantly, and it's just an all-around good tasting whiskey. Next up, impressing your guests. To impress the guests, I'm doing Calumet 16. Calumet 16 is coming in at 106 proof, 53% ABV, $144 in Phoenix, Arizona. This actually is pretty interesting. I was searching for this forever. This is on everyone's radar as far as one of the best bourbons of the year. I was waiting to find this in Phoenix, Arizona. It popped up, one bottle, one store, and I rushed over to get it. And wouldn't you know it, the next day, it was on the shelves everywhere. And to this day, it is now sitting on the shelf. This is a cherry bomb. It's got the classic bourbon flavors, good ABV, just all around a good drinker. And I think if somebody comes over and I'm going to share this with them, I think they'd be impressed with this one. Next thing I have is my mixer. I think we've already been over. I'm not a mixed drink person. If you consider ice or little drops of water to be my mixer, you can't go wrong with Rare Breed Barrel Proof. This is coming in at 58.4%, 116.8 proof. Absolutely fantastic all-around drink. On its own, this could actually replace anything. This is fantastic pour. And if you do put this as a mixer, the flavors in here are gonna show through. High enough proof that it's gonna stand up to water. Throw an ice cube in there is just fantastic. You got that rye spice, the sweetness to it. You can't go wrong with it. Enough said. Let's move on to your Friday night pour, or my Friday night pour. We're going to take a step down in ABV. This one's going to be a nice, relaxing, kick back, just enjoy the flavors. Good age statement, different part of the world. We're looking at Yamazaki 12. Yamazaki 12 is about $163, all around solid single malt. Absolutely fantastic flavors. I'm not going to be disappointed if somebody comes over and joins me and we share this. It's just fantastic. You don't have to think about it. It is what it is, and it's good. If $164 is a little bit too much for you and you have an opportunity to taste this in a bar, or if a friend has it, ask them for it, because it is really good. Not much more to say about that one. So let's move on to the 5th and final bottle. This is the special occasion bottle. No special occasions here, just good whiskeys. And in this case, a smoke bomb. Octomore 13.3. I could have gone with the Octomore 13.2, 13.1, but the 13.3 just etched out or just eked out the other two. Single malt, heavily peated. This one's coming in at 61.1% ABV. The ppms on this, not that ppms matter. This is 129.3 ppms. And I had a choice of either this or an Ardbeg. They both do a really good job of having sweetness plus the smokiness. But in the end, I went with the Octomore, and I'm not going to tell you the price. You guys can look it up. Phoenix, Arizona, it's quite a bit. So there you guys have it. This is my Whiskey Promiscuous. You only need 5 whiskeys on your shelf at any one time. Let me know in the comment down below. Do you guys like these, or do you like the bourbon list more? Or do you not like anything? Leave me comments down below what your 5 are. And before I get out of here, I need to throw this over to John at Just Whiskey. You have now been challenged for your 5. I hope you have fun with this because it was extremely difficult for me to narrow it down to just 5. And as you can see, I narrowed it down to 10. I did the best I could. That's all I can say. But I do have to say this. Enjoy your journey. Like, subscribe, share. Do all those things that YouTubers ask you to do. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of all of this. And that's where I'm going to leave it. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.